Hello everyone. This is Sadia Afrin. On this day, our group will be presenting Gordie Howe International Breeze Report Project. We are Abdullah Anand, Sadia Afrin, Muhammad Akram Abrar, Murali Krishna Bedita, Dibiza Batula, and Kelvin Protush Jolente. This presentation makes up our course PM 6000 Fundamentals of Project Management taught by Professor Richard Hardnett. We are presenting it on August 23, 2025. Now I'm discussing the slide 2, Initiating and Planning Part 1. The Gordie Howe International Bridge is proposed to establish a long-term effective cross-border linkage between Windsor, Ontario and Detroit, Michigan. Some of its major aims are to enhance trade or decongest traffic and to increase community connectivity. The required setting is good governance, close interstate collaboration, a public-private partnership risk-sharing model, though environmental compliance, and a well-developed community benefits plan that will determine success. The range of scope of the project includes a 6-lane bridge, bike and food walk, entry-exit ports on both sides of this bridge, and as integrated toll and highway facility. The key milestone will be land acquisition, environmental approvals, design, finalization, and tower construction, which are set to be completed by 2024. It has an overall budget cost of 5.7 billion Canadian dollars and has been constructed on a fixed price P3. Now, slide 3 is presenting my teammate Murali.
Hello all. I'm going to continue about from the slide 3 and the Gordie Howe International Construction Bridge. The two countries involved in this project are Canada and the United States, and the interest of their authorities is focused on both border security and case of trade. Local communities are interested in job marketing opportunities, infrastructure, construction, and protection of the environment. The business and trade groups are demanding accelerated transit and better cost efficiency, whereas the environmental agencies are in the charge of delivering information about the compliance of their over 450 environmental conditions. The project envisaged various risks at the time of the commencement of the project: regularity, delays, disputes over land acquisition, possible non-compliance to environmental standards, overspending of the funds, as well as the lack of coherence across the stakeholders. And the next slide will be continued by the team member Adnan.
So, in this slide, I'm going to explain the execution, monitoring, and controlling part 1. So, in this, risk management strategies was used in the project team during the execution. Delays in regulation was handled by the involvement of stakeholders, early and simple permitting procedure. Monitoring and management of delay in construction were done in monthly review of scheduled and simulation. The risk to the environment were mitigated through constant monitoring and reporting to community. And the cost acceleration in this case was checked through the fixed price PPP model. The frequency before which the governor meeting were conducted between both borders decreased the level of conflicts between stakeholders. The next slide, please.
Um, This slide is about execution, monitoring, and controlling part 2. The five main risks were identified in the risk register. The regulatory approvals were evaluated as medium in probability but high in impact, and disruptions of the supply chain was evaluated medium in probability and impact. The likelihood of weather delays to be at a very high level but medium impact was thought. Violations of environmental compliance had a low probability and high impact, and community opposition had a low probability and moderate impact. Some of the mitigation measures that were used by the team were obtaining early approval, the diversification of the suppliers, implementation of a weather contingency planning, environmental audits, and a steady outreach in the community. Next slide, please.
Oh, mine is the sixth slide.
Yes.
Yeah, so the communication plan. The communications plan was needed to achieve transparency and coordination in the project. The project team was kept weekly up to date with the progress, and more importantly, the key stakeholders received monthly briefings. The quarterly updates were shared with the general community with an emphasis on environmental and community results oriented and ad hoc communications were applied to urgent issues. Some of the channels of communications included official reports, newsletters, press releases, neighborhood gatherings, and the internet. As a case in point, environmental statistics on compliance as well as job creations were described quarterly through public reports. So the next slide will be continued.
Abrar, it's you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hello
it's the
guys.
seventh
Okay.
slide.
Yes. Hello guys. We are discussing about today the project assignment.
I'm sorry, it's the
Today,
seventh slide.
Yeah, this is seven.
yeah, this is the seventh assignment today.
Abrar.
Project assessment. Hello.
Yeah, please continue, Abrar.
Yeah. So we are discussing about today the Gordie how international week project can be described as a success. It is scheduled to complete later this year. Key milestones have been met without severe cost overruns, and the project has received the P3 award as the ESG leader. It has attracted more than I-20 business and 90 apprentices, and stakeholder satisfaction has been high because of excellent transnational cooperation. That's it. Next
Sadia,
slide.
please continue.
Okay. This is slide 8 is other success factors. There are several other reasons as to why the project was successful. Good leadership and governance, PMBOK, aligned methodologies implementations, sharing the risks between the two sectors reasonably, and going beyond the commitments made to the community and to the environment were all crucial factors to ensuring the positive result occur. The next one, please.
And coming to the next slide, it's all about the lessons, what you have learned in this project. And there are several lessons can be learned out of this project. The stakeholder communication, a regular and early basis was important in reducing the conflict. Fixed price PPP contract proved to be of use through financial risk control. A proactive environmental monitoring was displayed as a type of method of gaining the trust of the people. It was also necessary to keep a thorough risk register and communication plan to ensure the successful execution of a large infrastructure project as well. And the next slide will be continued by Adnan.
Okay, so in this slide, it's saying the recommendation of future projects to overcome challenge on the large scale. Future very big infrastructure project. The team suggests the maximizing predictive machines analytics to know the estimation of shock in a timely manner, training locals workforce on special skills within their country. Evaluated successful use of digital project management dashboards and pre-delays investigation on binational policy alignment. Next slide.
The next slide is about conclusion. Drawing a conclusion, it is fair to say that the Gordie Howe International Bridge shows how extended, complicated international infrastructure projects may be successfully carried out with appropriate planning, effective governance, and stakeholder alignment. The project serves as a prototype in finding the equilibrium between economic development, the environment, and the community goals in mega projects. Thank you.
Yeah, so as you can see the references, the source that were utilized in this case study are the official sources of Infrastructure Canada, projectmanager.com, the Windsor Detroit Bridge Authority, and the Project Management Institute. These materials has been very helpful because they have given me good information on project scope, risk management, communication planning, and stress of governance. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Everyone.